superhero, or even if I tumble fall, I'm okay. I need you
Hello, welcome. My name is Jack King, and this is Jack in the Box Office, filmed right here at the lovely Colonial in downtown Phoenixville. Today's movie review is Oscar-nominated Black Swan. Now, Black Swan is about a young ballerina, played by Natalie Portman, Academy Award winner Natalie Portman, and as she tries to take the lead role in her company's production of Swan Lake. Now, throughout the movie, we see her prepare for this role, physically, mentally, and then a newcomer, played by Mila Kunis, her name is Lily, comes, and we're not sure if she's friend or foe. We don't know if she's trying to steal her role or if she's trying to help her out. Again, we watch as she prepares for a big night and watches as this role breaks her down.
I had the craziest dream last night about a girl who was turned into a swan, but her prince falls for the wrong girl and she kills herself. He promised to feature me more this season.
Well, he should. You've been there long enough. And you're the most dedicated dancer in the company.
Our new Swan Queen, the exquisite Nina Sayers.
I'm Lily.
You're gonna be amazing.
Watch the way she moves. Sensual. She's not faking it.
Seduce us! Attack it! Attack it! Come on!
Where'd you get these?
It's nothing.
You sweet girl.
Feel my touch. Respond to it.
Someone's hot for teacher.
I don't want to talk about that.
You really need to relax.
It's the role, isn't it? It's all this pressure. I knew it'd be too much. I knew it.
What's she doing here?
He made me your alternate.
The only person standing in your way is you.
How do you know where I live?
I have my ways.
She's after me.
Nobody's after you.
Please believe me.
Sweet girl. Sweet girl. What happened to my sweet girl?
She's gone!
So someone asked me what this movie was about, and ballerinas and the ballet was the farthest thing from my mind. It really has, it just set in this kind of dancing ballet theme, whereas Casablanca wasn't really a movie about World War II, it was just set during World War II. So this movie really is about innocence, evil, obsession, destruction, perfection. It's sexy and it's scary. Now, the director of this movie is Darren Aronofsky. He's been known to make some pretty wild movies. In the past, he's made movies that are called Pi, Requiem for a Dream, and also just his most recent, The Wrestler. Now, with this film, it's kind of similar to the idea of The Wrestler, where you have this athlete, and we watch them go down their path. He really likes to take the camera and kind of put it behind the shoulder of the actor or character, so we kind of get this first-person point of view. Now, what this really did for me was it got me inside this character. I got to feel what this character was feeling. I saw what this character was seeing, and it really just gets you immersed inside the movie. Another great thing that Darren Aronofsky does is he puts you into this kind of crazy reality. It's not a concrete kind of, here we are, we're in this moment in time. You just never know if you're in a dream, you're in this kind of crazy world, whereas in other movies, you might think of it as supernatural, where this is more of kind of psychological. Natalie Portman in this movie was phenomenal. She won the Oscar for Best Actress, which deservingly so. I've always said when you can watch an actress or an actor on TV or in a movie and you don't realize it's Natalie Portman, they're doing their job. I didn't see her as Natalie Portman in Garden State. I didn't see her as Natalie Portman in V for Vendetta. I didn't see her as Natalie Portman in her recent SNL short skits. I saw her as Nina Sayers, the ballerina, losing her mind, losing her sanity over this role that she just was yearning for. So there's some other great performances in this movie as well. Vincent Cassel plays her teacher, who is trying to get this passionate role out of her. The ways he goes about it are a little perverse and a little controversial, but he just wants her to be the best she can be. There's also some other great performances in this movie. Winona Ryder's character plays this kind of falling from the top at her A game and kind of loses out to Natalie Portman. We don't know, actually we do kind of know if she had a little bit of a love affair with Vincent Cassel's character, which causes for some great tension later on between Winona Ryder and Natalie Portman's character. There's a scene in general where I just remember it's very cringeworthy, causes for some great stuff. Another role in the film was Mila Kunis' character, Lily. Now, I can't say I'm a big fan of Mila Kunis. Every time I see her on stage, I'm always thinking of either A, Jackie from That 70s Show, or B, Meg from Family Guy. I feel like in this, she was adequate. She did her job. She was the sexy kind of temptress. We didn't know what she was up to. We didn't know if she was helping Nina. We didn't know if she was hurting Nina. But she really did push the kind of boundaries between her and Natalie Portman. Like again, I said, adequate at most. Now, what Darren Aronofsky did great in this movie was he really just nailed you to your seat with suspense. The movie is, like I said, it's a strange movie, but the story unfolds perfectly. As you go through watching the movie, you're going to keep thinking to yourself, what's going on? What's happening? What's going on? You think you know, and then you don't know, and then you're like, I got it. And then you lose it again. At the very end of the movie, I'm telling you, you're going to leave the theater and have a giant smile on your face and just be like, what did I just watch? Actually in amazement, not in a negative sort of way. The best way to put it about this movie was Darren Aronofsky said himself, this movie was 1 part drama, 1 part thriller, 1 part horror, 1 part dance, 1 part ballet. It's really hard to sum up in one word what this movie's about, but if I had to, I would say it's an amazing film. I'm glad that it got nominated for an Oscar. It really kind of broke my heart to see that it didn't win. The music, the sets, the acting, the drama, just makes for an incredible film. And if I had to recommend anything, I'd say go see the movie, and then after the movies, go buy it on DVD. And that does it for this week's episode of Jack in the Box Office. And if you didn't agree with my review, then you don't know Jack. Shh, sorry.